19 years old, can I become a pro badminton player? The answer is absolutely not. And if I really think about it, it's a very silly question. And if you observe someone's footwork like Lee Chong Wei or Linden, then I think it's not easier to replicate because... Hello everyone. So in this video I will be answering some of the questions which I have been asked many times. So let's start with the question number 1. I am 19 years old, can I become a pro badminton player? If I can show you my Instagram account, then this is the message that I get most of the times, that I am 17 years old, can I become a professional player? So let me clear and answer this question. See, the answer is very simple. Badminton is a competitive sport, so what matters is how much better you are from rest of the people. So if you are starting at the age of 19 or you are playing at the age of 19, so just see that if you are better from the rest of the people. And to be honest, if you are starting at the age of 19, then just see that there are people who have trained for more than 6 or 7 years. So no matter how much hard work you will do, but the game takes time. It will take time for you to improve your footwork and the basic technique. So it won't be fair for them who are training from more than 6 years. Now many people also ask that they are 13, 14 or 15 years of age, can they become a professional badminton player? See, you have to simply follow a process. You have to play tournaments, find your weakness, then work on your weakness and then repeat the same thing. Because even if you become a professional badminton player, then you have to do the same thing as well. So don't overcomplicate things, just follow this process for at least 4 or 5 years, then you will find your answer that you have to continue the journey or not. And by professional badminton player, I mean that who is making a living out of this game, who is earning money as well, and not someone who is a national badminton player but don't have an earning source. If I will do gym regularly to improve my badminton performance, so will it affect my flexibility? The answer is absolutely not. If you have a balance in your training, you are doing mobility exercises and you are also training in the gym, then it will not hinder anything like your flexibility or anything. So you don't have to worry about that. Which is the best badminton racket? To be honest, I have been asked this question like 500 times till now in my Instagram. And if I really think about it, it's a very silly question. Okay, let's assume that that's the best racket. Then every professional player will be using the same racket, but that's not the case. So I think I will finally answer this question for the last time, that select a racket which feels good to you, not by any influence or something, which feels good in your hand and you are just comfortable with it. There can be some technical points, like if you are an attacking player, then a head heavy racket will be more suitable for you. But you may also see examples like a defensive player is using a head heavy racket. So just find a racket which is good for you, nothing else. How can I improve my stamina? Okay, let me clear this out. As a strength and conditioning coach, the stamina is built on the court while you are playing the game itself, while you are doing multi-shuttles, you are doing shadow footwork or anything else. You can do exercises which support that energy system, and there are many ways most of the coach uses. It can be high intensity interval training, circuit training or long distance running. But if I want to go deep into this, then I will make a separate video. But for now I will just answer this question by saying that you play rally system on the court. You play a rally, you rest, then you play a rally and then repeat. So when you are designing your workout, try to do endurance or stamina exercises which replicate the system, like high intensity interval training or any interval training, like you are running fast for 20 seconds, then you are taking rest for 20 seconds, then repeating it. How to improve your badminton footwork? For technical points for footwork, I was hoping to make a next video on this topic, but for now I will just give you one tip, that watch a lot of matches and practice shadow footwork. Because honestly, if you will watch professional badminton players footwork and try to replicate in your game, then it will be the most beneficial thing that you can do for your footwork. And especially watch Viktor Axelson's footwork, because I think it's simple to observe his footwork, and if you observe someone's footwork like Lee Chong Wei or Linden, then I think it's not easier to replicate, because I think they are more on the talented side. So simply watch a lot of matches and you will see your footwork will improve. Before ending the video, I just want to update that I have made a home workout plan for a full week for badminton players, specifically for badminton players. So if you are someone who don't have access to gym or can't go to gym for any reasons, then you can now work out at your home and still improve your badminton performance. So if you want this workout plan for full week and you want to do this at the comfort of your home, then just simply DM me on the Instagram or you can leave a comment. So guys, that's the end of the video. If I have not taken your question, then you can simply comment it down and I will answer it. So my name is Arpit. I am a strength and conditioning coach. Thanks for watching.